This message is going to be for the one that feels forgotten. Hey family, how are you doing? I hope you're having a beautiful day. Okay, today is Friday. The weekend is here. The weekend is here. The weekend, this stage, this period of your life where you've been feeling weak has ended. It's officially over. Okay, the weekend is here. Okay, anything that you were holding on to that may have been what was weakening you, that period of your life is over, baby. Okay, have a little fun, let loose, relax this weekend. Don't do too much. Don't put too much on your plate. Don't overthink too much. Okay. I feel like I am speaking to somebody who lately you've been feeling a lot of pressure. You could be experiencing emotions that you thought you got over, that you thought you healed. Okay, it could be coming up as a form of purging. It's a lot going on in the sky for us right now. You are not the only one feeling this energy, because I am too. Okay, for somebody here, you could feel like you're just not good enough, or you haven't done enough, or you just don't know what it is that you got to do to make things right or make yourself feel balanced. It's like you are trying to feel a hole. You're trying to fill a void, okay, instead of using that void to create and sit in your creation. Stay present in what you have going on right now, okay? It's not you. It's a lot going on. You could be feeling the emotions of, like I said, yourself, a past self that's purging itself out officially. Okay, you could also be feeling other people's projections as well, because this is something that's going on collectively. This is not something that's just going on with you. Just know that the universe is paying you for every tear you cried in silence. Okay? Know that. Nothing was done in the dark that will not be revealed by light. Because you got to remember, it's darkness that runs from light. Okay, it's something about I'm seeing this vision of a person, like a light, this divine light going through their body. Okay, and you could be feeling certain pains in certain places that you ain't never felt before, feeling like certain bones are cracking. Okay, I'm hearing thirsty. Someone here needs water or some form of hydration. This could even be, I'm seeing like a wave here that's coming through a drought. Okay, you may be experiencing a time in your life where you feel like things is at a standstill, or you're going through some sort of drought. Or I'm also getting this energy of no more tears left to cry. I'm out of tears. Okay, is what I'm hearing. This could be for a person or a situation. Okay, I'm just getting, I don't have it in me anymore. It's almost like this feeling of giving up, but you don't understand that this is like a catapult to some sort of brink of success. Okay, I have 2 message downloads today. This one came second. Well, really, it came first. Okay, it's like I was feeling 2 messages all in a conglomerate, like all at the same time. Okay, so you could definitely feel like things are pulling from different directions. Okay, you pay off one big bill and then another one come behind. Okay, I'm getting this energy of somebody who's always constantly putting on a brave face. On the outside looking in, people may think that you are one way or put you on some sort of pedestal, see you as an example. But on this other end, it's like you hiding. Okay, you're hiding. Excuse me. And here comes the confirmation birds. Okay, shout out to the person who put in the comments what that means, okay, in their tribe or from a tribe. Okay, I really appreciate y'all. I just want to say that I really love and appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have no idea how many times y'all done saved me from drowning. I know y'all feel like I do that by coming on here, but we do that for each other, okay? The comments, the confirmations, so many times that y'all be coming through. Y'all don't even know it. Like, donations to this channel is deeper than money, okay? Anytime that you like, anytime you share, anytime you make a comment and you say something, you have no idea how God is using you to confirm something for me. You have no idea. And I appreciate that so much. I appreciate you for acting on that impulse, i.e. making a comment because you felt led to it, or that's just a moment where I said something and you felt seen and you felt heard and you expressed yourself, okay? I love it. I appreciate it so much. I'm grateful, okay? Something about gratitude here is also significant. Listen, you thought the universe forgot those nights you cried yourself to sleep in total silence. But right now, there's a cosmic audit, okay? It's just, it just reached its conclusion. Like, something here is done. Every tear that you shed was a seed planted in a garden of divine restitution that is blooming for you right now. This time in this period of you feeling like you're hidden, feeling isolated, it's over. And not just because somebody else is able to recognize you, but because you are. It takes a lot of balls to continue on the healing journey. A lot of people start a journey of healing, but they don't stay consistent because when the pressure is applied, they ain't ready. And that's okay, because we all been to that point. But I'm hearing congratulations for keep going, okay? Congratulations for the fact that you kept going. And you're going to keep going. You're going to keep pushing on. This message is to motivate you and remind you of who you are. Not only that, to let you know that you were never forgotten. You were always on the top of the mind of somebody, something. And I'm getting like this energy of cosmic consciousness itself. The way that light inside of you shined even in places that light was never supposed to exist. And you think it wasn't seen? You think that beacon, that beck and call, your cries, your energy, the times where you didn't feel like you was on top of the world, but you made somebody else feel on top of the world. The times when you gave your last dollar because your heart space led you to. Now, I'm going to take a pause. Common sense was given to us for a reason. If you at your last $10 and you want to help somebody, come on now. Don't forget you need the help too. Okay? But I'm just getting somebody who's learning how to balance out, you know what I'm saying, their heart and what makes sense. You're doing a great job. I didn't even know I pulled this card because I'm just talking and I'm channeling and I'm tearing up because in some magical way, these words that are flowing through me is also helping me purge, okay? I feel so honored to be able to be who I am, to have my cosmic blueprint. I won't want to be nobody else. I won't want to be in nobody else's shoes. I don't give a fuck how much money they got. I don't want to rush being ripe, because there is a beauty in the process, y'all. I'm telling you. What you see in front of you right now is an illusion. You also got to remember we are in Pisces season. This Neptune energy is a bitch sometimes, you know. But it is what it is. Allow yourself purge, okay? I'm hearing from tears of terror to tears of joy. Okay, every time that you cried because you thought that you wouldn't get a bill paid, you're about to be compensated for that. Every time that you cry because somebody hurt your feelings and said something about the way you look, how you dress, the way you moving, every time you cried a tear because of the lack of support that your family didn't give you, because you chose to keep going, even through the depression, the hardship, it was all an illusion. Because if you really think about where you sitting right now, is it really that bad? Or are we overthinking it? Okay? When I said that I saw 10 on the clock, 3 zeros, there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning. And I'm here approaching, okay? But I'm being hesitant to say it because it's already here. The moment that you decided to keep going was the new beginning. Because who around you is doing that? It's time for you to give yourself a round of applause, baby. Give yourself a hug, a clap on the back. What? A clap on the back? Okay. I'm also picking up intimacy. Okay, clap them cheeks. Listen, tomorrow's Saturday, y'all. Come on, calm down. All right, we'll talk about that tomorrow. It's time for you to laugh. It's time for you to embody your sexy. Like, I've been talking about that a lot lately on this channel. Listen, what you see may not always be the full picture. Are you caught up in a false image or misunderstanding? Look beyond the surface and the real truth will reveal itself. That is the energy that we are in at this time. Okay? It's very fantasy-like. Okay? It's I don't know. I'm just even getting this energy of revealing. Yeah, synchronicity, surprise. You ain't been seeing those numbers for no reason. You ain't been seeing the back of people tags on their car for no reason, talking to you. The wind ain't been blowing the way it's been blowing in your area for no reason. Pick up on the messages that it's conveying. Things are moving. There's a purpose in everything. Okay? You are loved. Know that. If you've been waiting for a sign that your silent endurance matter, this is your moment of divine compensation. Listen, sometimes the eyes that's fixed on the front of your face be the biggest liars, okay? They are meant to project a certain reality to you, especially when it's mixed with fear, especially when it's mixed with, you know, somebody here could definitely be very empathic, okay? These cards are called celestial insights. I also feel like you are somebody that's very psychic. You can see beyond the stars. I'm hearing beyond the lights, okay? If I'm not mistaken, that was also a movie called Beyond the Lights, okay? Somebody here tried to cage you, make you feel small. Or is it just getting this? What's crazy is I'm hearing divine alignment. But what I want to describe don't feel so divine. But it was all on purpose. It all happened for a purpose. It was all for you to realize who you are. Because whatever this illusion that was put over you, or you had to, I'm just getting this energy of like somebody coming down, being reincarnated, and everything is stacked up against them, okay? Or is it the perspective of everything being stacked up against you that was the problem? All you had to do was change your perspective. I'm speaking to somebody who is feeling lost and need this message in a sense where it's like you don't know what to do, where to go, how to move. And I'm also speaking to a collective here that's been on a healing journey. And you have been doing great. You know, you see the results, but there's this energy of stagnancy, frustration. Maybe you feel like, I don't know, I'm just getting this stillness. Just rest in the present. I'm hearing you need rest. For somebody here, you have been feeling sleepy, overly sleepy. You wake up and you feel tired. There's something going on. I'm hearing celestial alignments. It has something to do with the planet right now and this shift that we are going through. Anytime you feel like you want to give up, it's the time where you push harder. Because you know that's the moment that you're purging out something. You are officially walking through a new portal in your life. Know that. For somebody here, all it's going to take you to do is realize where you are, in a sense of gratitude, in a sense of really saying, okay, I do have this. Somebody here, you be experiencing living from check to check. You only have just enough and nothing extra. But what if you didn't have that at all? Gratitude. Because there's somebody out there experiencing not having enough, but you're experiencing the miracle of just enough. Because like I said to somebody else, that's a miracle. When you are in a state of gratitude, I feel like I'm going to channel most of these energies, okay? When you are in a space of gratitude, that's how you receive more. And what's so beautiful about being in the presence of gratitude, you don't even feel like you need more. You're literally okay with where you are. Not in a sense where you don't want to see things better or don't keep going or don't keep trying, but in a sense of just being present. Looking at it from the eyes of beauty instead of the eyes of lack. The sun is shining on you. You were not forgotten. I'm telling you. Okay? The gap between your past pain and your future alignment is closing. As this celestial alignment repay you for every ounce of hidden grief. Listen. Okay, I don't know why I keep picking up on fairy energy. Fairy dust. Fairies here. Somebody could be working with fairies. Okay. I'm also hearing something about the tooth fairy. Okay, somebody could also be doing some deeper research on theories or I'm getting this energy of like little things that your parents did as a child. Okay, researching the root of that. All right, somebody could also be donating plasma or donating blood or need some sort of blood transfusion could be significant. All right, how I said that was crazy. Okay, I'm hearing self-appreciation as well. You got boundary that came out. I can't help but to notice this thing. Even though it's a plus sign, it's also reminding me of a cross. So somebody here could be there's this energy of like, you know how some people are in religious, I almost said religious cults, and I wasn't even trying to say that. Okay, but there's this dynamic of the truth being exposed or surrounding certain things that we have indoctrinated to be, yeah, literally to be what we're worshiping. Who are we calling God? What are we calling God? There's this energy of questioning that. Okay, somebody could even be, I started this message out talking about how you feel forgotten. Maybe this is a conversation that you are having with consciousness. Okay, setting a healthy boundary around your protection for yourself. This could be physically, somebody getting a gun or somebody taking some sort of classes here where they learn how to fight. I'm also picking up on boxers. All right, I'm also seeing somebody that's really small, but come with a mean punch. Like you pack, you loaded, baby. All right. Somebody here could also be leaving an abusive relationship, or somebody's reminiscing about an abusive relationship and how they got over that. Congratulations. Okay. For some of us here, we literally had to pull ourselves out of the pit of hell. I'm hearing your savior is coming, okay? But you have to be your own savior first. When I first was going through my little, you know what I'm saying, well, I want to be back. That's what I was. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, it takes a lot of courage to fight through confusion. But when you do is where you meet true love. And I've been talking about gratitude this whole time. And freedom. Okay, Spirit want me to talk about this. All right. Back to this religious thing. Okay. People don't realize how whatever it is that you subscribe to as a spiritual foundation, and however that thing is constructed, is the way it play out in your life, even in ways that you can't comprehend or you don't see. When you are subscribing to male-dominated religions that are conformed to subscribe to the patriarchy, forgetting the matriarch, whether you a woman or a man, you still are being pulled away from a piece of you, because we embody both energies. But when you are subscribing to imbalance, you're easily distracted by what's going on. These same people that's in the 1% creating false narratives to siphon energy from you, i.e. the news, i.e. what's being projected on your TV screen, i.e. what you're eating, and how certain technologies are in this food, helping you to convince yourself more of what is not. Okay, somebody could also be experiencing a flat tire. All right, that could be significant. This could be right at a time where you're running late for something, and boom, I don't know why that just came out of nowhere. Okay, anything that you're subscribed to that does not convince you to subscribe to yourself is the reason why you may or may not be going through certain things, or you may or may not be experiencing certain things. I'm not here to convince nobody of anything, or tell nobody what they doing is wrong, or if it's working for you, kudos to you. All I'm trying to get you to understand is your spiritual foundation is very important. And if you are in something that tells you not to question it, that's what you should be questioning the most. If you always asking yourself questions that you can't answer naturally based off what's around you and what you're sitting in, you feeling lost. Somebody here is definitely going through a phase in their life where they're questioning their religion, or they're questioning what they truly believe in. Okay, kudos to you if you were in some sort of religious fuck it, I'm gonna just be myself. You just in some sort of religious cult, and you changed and you switched up the spirituality. You know how many people get lost or get afraid because they're in a new space, which their soul called for, but the pressure get to going and they revert back to something outside of themselves. Because it's too much to sit with yourself to know that you're magical. It's too much sometimes to sit with yourself and know that you're powerful. I get it. Trust me. People out wanting to impersonate those of us who are divine, you have no fucking clue what we have to go through. You don't know that pressure. Because if you did, you'll be trying to, you know what I'm saying, impersonate yourself. People wanting to be other people. People siphoning energy from other people. You know, taking their hard... You know what's so funny? A lot of those messages that I was channeling in December, I'm seeing them play out in my own life, bro. Somebody here, you psychic as fuck. So stop running from that side of yourself because somebody else told you, or your religion telling you that it's evil. But you were born with these gifts. So what does that say about God? If you believe in that, and that's telling you that you're a problem, why would you even want to believe in that? When you should believe in, when you should be believing that you're the solution. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Trust me, I've been there. I'm talking about, bitch, gang banging for Jesus, bitch. Big couldn't tell me nothing. Tithing TD Jakes like he was my motherfucking, listen. And I'm not taking away from the power that's in that. But it's about you discovering the truth, discovering the hidden, that thing that they telling you that you aren't, or that's bad, that's evil. Is that very thing in your face. A book of spells. You can literally use the words, speak them over a candle, and watch that shit unfold. The same words that you can speak naturally out of your own mouth. It's all magic. Whether you want to call it that or not. It's miraculous. Can't nobody survive in the mouth of a whale for 3 days. Logically, I don't see it happening. It takes you to have an element of imagination or keen discernment to really understand what they're saying. So why can't, if that's little situation in this book, be the book itself? Why is it that it's so contradicting? Especially if you reading it literally, you believe in this literally and not seeing the allegory, not really understanding the message that it's trying to convey. Because I'm not taking away from the power. I'm taking away from the people in power using it and tricking you out of your bag. I don't know where the fuck all of that just came from. Okay, but listen, let me tell you something. It's your turn, it's your time, and it always has been. I'm hearing something about reparations, okay? Your restitution is not coming. Baby, it's already here. Embody that. And love yours. Don't let my experiences and what I feel like is true, what I'm channeling in my perspective, ever outrank or outreign yours. You create your own reality. I'm just here expressing mine, okay? And that's what leads you to true love. That's how you find kindred spirits. Spirit is saying, congratulations to you for standing on business as it pertains to these illusions that's been set forth. This confusion, okay? Somebody's name could start with a C. Something about a convict here. Somebody here could have went to jail, or something about jail here. All right, you could be stressing because you may be a convicted felon, and something about a job or situation here. Okay, that's gonna be for a specific person, but I'm also reading that in an allegory, like jail, convicted felon. If you think about that mentally, it's giving 8 of Swords. Jailed by your own thoughts, by your own conviction, because you're convincing yourself that you are a felon. You've fallen. But in order to rise, baby, sometimes you just gotta do just that. You gotta fall. It's time for you to shift your perspective. I always pray that these videos touch you guys in ways that you didn't know it, that you could be touched. Help to transform your mind in ways that you didn't know you could be transformed. I never say those prayers on camera. Okay, so something about secret prayers here that only the universe heard. Or this energy of silence, you being quiet and only allowing your fantasies to be experienced or heard by the ethers, by consciousness, by what we call God. Keeping this sacred between you and your higher self. I'm hearing God's best kept secret. Listen, and I keep hearing this energy of fame or exposure. Clarity, freedom, honor, energy in motion. I'm going to take one more card and I'm going to let y'all go. And go ahead and post this video. Again, I want to thank you guys for all of y'all love and support. And allowing. You know, I'm so happy that we have this space where we can share. I don't know. I just feel like this moment is so serene. This message is so powerful, yet subtle. Passionate, yet calming. Straight to the point, yet detailed. It's giving like polar opposites that work perfectly. Okay, you got guilty in reverse. Okay, so this is definitely giving this energy of releasing any guilt, of walking away, any guilt of changing. Okay, this guilt of you walking into a new experience that a lot of people around you will not be experiencing, but just know you're being repaid because of the work that you did. You freed yourself. You can't free everybody. Somebody is also resting in that clarity, because I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who was like, you are the type of person that wants to spread the truth, want people to be able to experience, you know, healing, want them to keep going. You want everything for other people that you want for yourself, because you've taken the time out to do this for yourself. But baby, sometimes you just have to detach from the emotions of trying to force people when they're not ready. One of the hardest, you know, I'm gonna put y'all in my business. It's okay, Spirit? Yes, right? And then I'm gonna read out these two cards and I'm gonna let y'all go. All right. One of the hardest things that I battle with for the last couple of years is learning how to coexist with my family, specifically with my own mother, because we used to be like two balls, bitch, inseparable. But due to me getting older and me outgrowing myself, because I'm not here to compare myself to her when I am her. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to take her to realize that. This is a message for somebody. Recently, I stopped giving a fuck. Because me caring so much, even in those times where I was growing, I was still holding on to the pain because it was just something to hold on to. And the whole time I didn't even know that I wasn't holding on to my pain. I was holding on to hers. Yo, this is actually deep as I sit here and think about it. I was holding on to her pain. That pain that she felt while I was incubating in her womb. You know, I've cried for my mother. But I just recently let it go. I can't hold on to her pain for her anymore. Because it's not fair to me. It's not fair to my womb. It's not fair to womb in itself. The womb that keep reincarnating and recreating itself through me, through my children, through her mother and her mother. That same space in a different body. We don't realize how much what our ancestors been through really affect us. We don't realize how much we are our ancestors. So don't ever let nobody tell you that you need to get over something that happened in the past because it don't exist anymore. When in reality, the reason why you're feeling the emotions of that, the reason why you're crying or you feel empathy because of certain things, is because that shit is still there. But you gotta rest. I'm sorry, y'all. Cry with me if you got to. But it's time for us to just release that energy, bro. Release it. Let it go. Everything is always working out in your favor. Nothing ain't never stopping for you. Even if you sat still and posed like you were stuck in time, your blood still moving. Like time don't exist. I don't know where that just came from, but it did, okay? Wow. Yo, this is crazy. Baby, listen, it's your turn, baby. It's your turn. Okay? No more deals with the devil is what I just heard. That's what this is giving. Okay? This is not reconciling and going back to what we surrendered. Fuck all that. Okay, listen, past life, it's time to move on, baby, because you got a purpose. Okay? And through this purpose, through you moving, through your tribe is coming. Actually, I take that back. Your tribe is here. Fuck all that. They're here. They may not have sent you a message yet. They may not have, you know what I'm saying? You guys may not have physically connected, but your lover is here. Your family is here. Your money is here. Divinity is here. It's now. If people who do egregious things can sit on this false illusion of a throne, let's just play with that. Why the fuck can't you? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. All right. But we talked about time and we talked about heart. I'm hearing time heals. Okay. Literally. With this heart in the sky, divine. Wow. I said divine. It's reminding me of divine consciousness. Somebody could have also seen a heart in the clouds. I remember experiencing that one time as I was recording. I was talking about something, and then all of a sudden I seen a heart-shaped cloud, bro. It was like God was saying, I love you, keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Keep going, it's for a purpose. Reminded me of that love when I needed it the most, okay? I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. If you made it to the end of this message, put some happy tears in the comments. Fuck that. Okay? The happy tears emoji. Allow yourself to be, baby. I just heard Earth. Somebody's name could be Earth, or they could be naming their child Earth. Okay? Or maybe Earth is yearning for you. Touch it. The grass, the trees, the leaves. Go outside. And here I am saying that shit and I ain't been outside. Truly. You know, and enjoyed nature in a couple of weeks, which is ridiculous. But I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And I will see you in the next message. We're going to talk about money next, baby. Because that was the other message I was getting. Divine overcompensation. Fuck all of that. Okay? I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And I will see you later. Peace.